Chris Golden. I work with Save the Children here in China. I work as a supervisor for our youth empowerment programs. I'm here because I have family here who are also working within our field, the NGO field. And the reason why I decided to study the MBA is to try and expand my knowledge within areas of a more professional management nature. Up to now in our field, for example, it's very difficult to get training in management. It's difficult to get training in specifics of management and to have the ability to actually expand your mind as to how professional organizations work in different fields and sectors. This means that this is probably the best opportunity for me to have that kind of experience, but also it's an opportunity for me to expand on what I've known so far, so I can get some actual formal qualification in management, but also at the same time expand my knowledge into what other companies are doing, how things work that are relevant to my field. China as an emerging economy has probably a good example of a best practice of how like a country can develop from being a developing nation up to a more modern system. At the same time, it's such a rapid development, you get a kind of a concentrated version of all the problems of rapid development and moving into an emerging economy for a lot of different countries. This is like quite different than working in other emerging economies. You know, for example, Brazil or India, for example, have very different cultural contexts and background. But also the importance that China will play in the future, even though the economy is slowing down right now, it is still going to be an important component of the future economy, the global economy. And if it starts to, and it actually succeeds in becoming a more developed new economy, the knowledge-based economy, it will have even more impact upon how the world and global economy is shaped in the future as well. The ESEUNE MBA has the benefit of flexibility. I would not be able to study this unless I was able to do so flexibly, since I also work during the week, and I have quite a few travel responsibilities as well, traveling to different countries. Also, I'd say that the ESEUNE MBA does have the benefit of allowing you to have access to China, and I haven't benefited from it personally, but the other students have had the benefit of having the Chinese language and also the Chinese cultural immersion, which has allowed them to have a lot more contact. And I think the culture in many ways is probably more important than the language. The other thing that I guess has been quite useful with the ESEUNE MBA has been that it has allowed myself and many of my colleagues to be placed within Chinese companies, which is often just that kind of business immersion that you need to better understand how exactly companies work. Many of my colleagues may not work for a Chinese company, but they'll have that inside knowledge which they will then be able to use in the future.